Good morning, good morning. I'm sitting. Yes, I've stopped moving momentarily for a little while, so I thought I'd come and speak with you for a little bit. Today is 3,287 days ago that I was told in no uncertain terms that I'd be dead within 100 days. Rapidly advancing, highly aggressive stage 4 cancer. And I'm sitting here 3,287 days later, thriving, illness and disease free, covered in prisms. I don't know if you can see from the crystal on my bed where I've sat to just warm up a little bit. I'm covered in prisms. There's one. Yeah, they're just dancing all over me. I've got my knitting, which I can't really show you too much of because it's a present for my daughter, but colour work going on here. And life is very exciting in every minute of every day, even with all the trauma and stress of the last few weeks with my son's eye surgery and bodged up follow-up treatments and everything. When I think back to those times, because it's the anniversary is coming up on Sunday, and when I think back to those times when I was in mental and emotional hell, trying to organise my own funeral, my own celebration of life and my own send-off back then, when I look back, and I really do appreciate every step of this journey from then to now, how far I've actually travelled and how much I've just evolved and not allowed any of that to dictate who I am or the person I always have been. Remember, to feel beautiful, you must simply be you till full. And I do that in every minute of every day, even with chaos and stressful situations and normal day-to-day stuff that comes up, and then all the extra on top. In 23 days' time, I've got between 9 and 13 people coming in and out of my home. And that's exciting. It's very, very exciting. My family has just expanded. I've got my second grandchild on the way in spring next year. And life is abundant. And all I've ever wanted to feel, because I'm being told that you're going to die within 100 days. Actually, if I was to describe it as an emotion, it would be ugly. So all I ever wanted to feel was pretty, magical, beautiful, and just simply be, and not be weighed down, not have these huge crates of things on each shoulder. And you know, I've been here for a while without all that, and it's just beautiful. And the only thing I can tell you is, seriously, just by being fully present in the moment, and often just shutting my mouth, so I'm not adding excuse me, so I'm not adding to things as they come up, because we all get things come up that are extra. And it really is how we carry them or not. Like, I don't carry things anymore. Observations of myself have been coming in thick and fast recently because I've gone back to being silent a lot of the time. And it's like, it really is sometimes just shutting my mouth is the key to unravelling whatever the chaos is that's happened, and only joining in with my voice when it's absolutely necessary to do so. And it just means that the rest of the time I can feel all radiant and happy and focus on being creative and just sparkly. And yeah, I really don't know if you can see prisms. I can't really see, but they're just everywhere. I was drinking my cup of tea a little while ago and they were just inside the cup. It's just beautiful. Life is pretty magical, and it can be for you too. This time last year I had the idea of launching the Food Academy, and it was only supposed to run for 12 weeks, but pretty much within the first week, all the people who were actively communicating in there and learning with me and watching me how I conduct myself every day, excuse me, they asked me, they didn't want it to end, so we carried it going. And it was full and abundant for 10 months, more than 10 months. And then it's only been the last month that I myself had to go a bit quiet because of my son's eye surgery and the to-ing and froing to the hospital. And yesterday I was so tired, even my fingernails hurt. So, yeah, I caught up on a lot of rest yesterday. We all did. Joseph's doing really well. His eye's a bit blurry, but he's got his appointment on the 7th, which I believe is not too far away, another week. And yeah, there was a moment in the evening where I sprung up because I realised that I had dozed off, and I went, and everyone was asleep. So it's like we all collectively just allowed ourselves to crash in the evening yesterday. And that was a beautiful thing, because it has been emotionally draining for everyone. So although it wasn't my eyes, it wasn't my eye, it was emotionally draining for everybody, this experience over the last month. And so we're all being really kind to ourselves, me and my sons and my daughter-in-law in the house. And today is a brand new day. So yeah, so I'm celebrating on this weekend. After being told I'd be dead within 100 days, I'm very much alive. I am renaming the Food Academy to Helen's Life Academy, because over the 10 months, just under 11 months of abundance that the group's been running, we have covered so many life topics that, you know, Food Academy just doesn't describe what it does. Although a huge part of it is you are what you eat, your cells can actually use. And that covers your emotions, your moods, your stability, your ability to just be, like how I am right now with you here in this moment. It all stems from what you're putting in. So information, liquid, food, solid food, fruit, vegetables, meat if you eat meat, it all accumulates and contributes to your overall state of being and how you are able to present yourself, whether that's in private, presenting yourself for yourself, or presenting yourself to your family or work colleagues, or you know, some sort of community thing that you're involved in, because we lead very active lives here. I still have a teenager that I homeschool, so I've been homeschooling since 1997, so that's a very long time. My oldest child is 34 and my youngest is 16, and there's 6 of them. One got married this year, one's got a 3-year-old daughter and another one on the way, and then I've got my 4 sons who actually live in the house with me. And so we do lead quite active lives, and we're involved with various community things. So however you want to be, it all starts and stops with what you're putting in and the dialogue that you've got going on about yourself towards yourself. And we cover all this in the Helen's Life Academy, formerly Food Academy. And so this is going to be taking off considerably again over Christmas and the end of the year, and then going into the new year, because I know a lot of you like to focus on the new year as being a turning point for your lives, but I will just say, in any given moment you can click your fingers and be renewed. And I know this because I've done it multiple times myself. Yesterday's mess is yesterday's mess. It's gone. It's in the past. It's finished. Today is a brand new day. In a couple of days it'll be a brand new month. Last night was a full moon. Another excuse to have a new beginning. So if you want to join Helen's Life Academy, just leave a comment below. Drop me a message. And we'll get going. Celebrating life. That's me. Celebrating my life in every moment. Being creative. Really enjoying every second of every day, even with chaos. And I know you can too. The reason why I know this is because I've already travelled the very long pathway and very long distance, hard way to get here. And I can smile sincerely and feel radiant and be covered in prisms from the crystals, and it's just magic. Everything is just magic. Oh, I've got one on my hand, I can see. Everything's just magical. So join Helen's Life Academy and you can see firsthand exactly how I do everything in my day-to-day. Because there's no secret formula. Life just is. See you soon.